Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renee and today we are going to talk about some October hopefuls. And I am also participating in a Spooky Middle Grade Bookathon, which is a readathon hosted by a couple of regular booktubers and bookstagrammers. I'm going to be doing a completely different video with those books, so I'm not going to include them with this video. I'm going to do a separate video for the books that I'm going to read for that. So these are just other books that I want to hopefully get to for the month of October. So let's get into it. The first book is Eva Evergreen, A Semi-Magical Witch by Julie Abe. This book I have had on many fall, October TBRs, and maybe this year I'll actually get around to reading it. So it says, sometimes all you need is a pinch of magic. Eva Evergreen is determined to earn the rank of novice witch before her 13th birthday. If she doesn't, she'll lose her magic forever. The only problem, Eva only has a pinch of magic. She summons heads of cabbage instead of flowers and gets a sunburn instead of calling down rain. And to add insult to injury, whenever she overuses her magic, she falls asleep. That'd be kind of scary if she was on her broomstick and she overused her magic and fell off of her broomstick. When she lands in the tranquil coastal town of Ottery, the residents expect a powerful witch, not a semi-magical girl. So Eva comes up with a plan. Set up a magical repair shop to help Ottery and prove she's worthy. She may not have a lot of magic, but her semi-magical fixes repair the lives of the townspeople in ways they never could have imagined. Will Eva's bit of magic be enough when the biggest magical storm in history threatens the town she's grown to love? Sounds like a very endearing, whimsical book. There's little illustrations in the beginning of every chapter. So I'm excited to hopefully get this read, aka October hopefuls. We'll see. Some illustrations. So that was Eva Evergreen, Semi-Magical Witch by Julie Abe. The next book is a new book that I ordered for our library. I believe right now it's a duology. I'm not sure if it's going to be a trilogy or more, but it's called Love, Sugar, Magic, A Dash of Trouble by Anna Mariano. There's the cover. By Anna Mariano. Okay, it says, Leonora's family owns the most beloved bakery in Rose Hill, Texas, spending their days conjuring delicious cookies and cakes for any occasion. And no occasion is more important than the annual Dia de los Muertos festival. Leo hopes that this might be the year that she gets to help prepare for the big celebration. But once again, she is told she's too young. Sneaking out of school and to the bakery, she makes a startling discovery. Her mother, her aunt, and 4 older sisters are brujas, witches of Mexican ancestry, who pour a little bit of sweet magic into everything that they bake. Leo knows that she has magical ability as well, and she's most determined than ever to join the family business, even if she can't let her mama and hermanas know about it yet. And when her best friend Caroline has a problem that needs solving, Leo has the perfect opportunity to try out her craft. It's just one little spell after all. What could possibly go wrong? So that sounds like it's going to be a fun story. Hopefully I can get around to that. So the series is called Love, Sugar, Magic, and the first book in the series is A Dash of Trouble. Okay. So the next book is, so October, November read. I'm hoping I can get to it in October, but it's a book that I'm reading with my mother-in-law, and it's, so we had just finished a different Courtney Walsh book called Hometown Girl, which was really good. I really enjoyed it. But this one is her fall romance novel called Can't Help Falling, Courtney Walsh. It says, sometimes all it takes to start a fire is a single match. Owen is not a soulmate. He wasn't when I confessed my love to him on his wedding day. And he isn't now. I should probably say that I wasn't the bride when that happened. I don't have the best timing. He's got a temper, he's moody, and he has a history of being misunderstood and making big mistakes. I, on the other hand, make pumpkin cupcakes, spend my Friday nights curled up with a beloved romance novel, and long to be kissed in the rain. Owen is my best friend. Owen is my best friend's older, off-limits brother and the only boy I ever thought I loved. Which is laughable because he only ever saw me as a kid sister's dorky friend. But that was a long time ago, and I'm over him. Mostly. Until he comes back to Harvest Hollow like some kind of hero showing up just in time to pull me out of my burning house and make me feel all the things I told myself I'd never feel again. Why is Owen back? And does he remember our secret friendship or the day I've spent the last 8 years trying to forget? I know better than to get hung up on him again, especially now when he's sworn off relationships and thinks romance is a farce. And I'm something of an expert, at least to the people who listen to my podcast, The Hopeful Romantic. Never mind that nobody would guess their local bookshop owner is the one doling out popular weekly relationship advice. Never mind that I'm basing all that advice on the thousands of romance novels I've read over the years and not on personal experience. And especially, never mind that Owen is making me question everything I believe about all of it. So I can't wait to read that. I love it. Can't Help Falling by Courtney Walsh. This is actually book 3 or 4 in a series of 7. There were 7 different romance authors that wrote a fall series, and they are tied a little bit, but they did say that you could read them as standalone, so I hope that's true, but I can't wait to read that with my mother-in-law. This next book is a book that I got for the library, so I wanted to check it out, but also a couple of YouTube booktubers that I watch and love, they're reading this together as an October book and having a discussion about it. And it's Agatha Christie's Halloween Party. So at a Halloween party, Joyce, a hostile 13-year-old, boasts that she once witnessed a murder. When no one believes her, she storms off home. But within hours, her body is found still in the house, drowned in an apple bobbing tub. That night, Hercule Poirot, oh my gosh, that's quite the name, is called in to find the evil presence. But first, he must establish whether he is looking for a murderer or a double murderer. Agatha Christie's needed cut that one out, Renee. So that sounds really good. Agatha Christie's Halloween Party. Is there any? Nope. There's no illustrations on the titles, but I just love that too. So I've only ever read one other Agatha Christie book, and that was And Then There Were None, and I loved that. I never guessed what was happening. I'm going to see if I can't crack this before the end of the book, so that would be kind of fun. So I'd like to say this is the last book on my October hopefuls, but I mean, let's be honest. The hopeful reading possibilities are endless, especially if you're a mood or a seasonal reader, which I am, and I love the fall Halloween season for anybody that knows me. So I can't like make a video with 30 book possibilities. So this is going to be the last one for the video. I might change my mind. I might read more. That would be nice if I could read more. But this book has also been on my TBR before, and I actually need to read this one because it's part of a Battle of the Books for Wisconsin that I coach with a co-coach. So the book is Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow by Jessica Townsend. This book follows Morgan Crow, who is cursed. She was born on Eventide, the unluckiest day for any child to be born. Morgan is blamed for all the local misfortunes, and worst of all, the curse dooms her to die at midnight on her 11th birthday. But as Morgan awaits her fate, a remarkable man named Jupiter North appears, whisking her away into the safety of a secret magical city called Nevermore. It's in Nevermore that Morgan discovers she must contend for a place in the city's most prestigious organization, the Wondrous Society. Morgan must compete in 4 dangerous trials against hundreds of other children, or she'll have to confront her deadly fate. And then there are chapter illustrations. Let me show you. There's one. I love the drawings. So Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow by Jessica Townsend. This is a trilogy. I'm not sure if the author is planning on continuing, and since I've never read the books, I don't know if book 3 has been left in a way that it could have more. So that'll be interesting to see if there are others in the series after the 3. So for now, those are my October hopefuls. I will be making a video that will be showing what books I will be reading for the Bookathon, which is a week-long readathon in October, and it's spooky middle grade books. And then they have prompts, they have photo prompts, they have a group read, and then they have reading sprints. So I'm going to be making a video about that separately. So thank you for tuning in to see some of my October hopefuls. What are you reading this month? Leave them down below. Have you read any of these titles? Please let me know your thoughts on these books, or maybe I introduced you to a book that your child or a friend's child, or you're working in a middle grade library. Let me know if I helped you find a new possible read. Have a lovely day, everyone, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.